Welcome to Math with Father. Welcome to Math with Father. Subscribe, like and share.
Hello class, in this video we are going to discuss the graph of a function. But before that, we have a video on quadratic equations. In that video we discussed the methods of solving quadratic equation, whereby we came out with these four methods, and the first method, which is the factorization method, was dealt with. We move on to the graphical aspect of the method. So please take your time, go through my video playlist, and then watch the methods of factorization for solving quadratic equation if you've forgotten. Now let's proceed to the graphical method of solving quadratic equation graphically. So with the graphical method, the quadratic function is of the form y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So this is the general form of a quadratic function. Now, where a is never equal to 0. So a quadratic function is a parabola. So the equation that we see here is a curve that looks of this form. Either this curve or the other curve. So these are the parabolic shapes. The first shape, which is the U-curved shape. So this parabolic shape occurs when the coefficient of the x squared, which is a, is positive. So this is initiated when the coefficient of x squared, which is a, is positive. And the second curve, which is the N shape, also occurs when the coefficient of x squared is negative. Now let's move on to the features of a quadratic function. So before that, let's look at how these shapes occur. So with the application that we have here is a GeoGebra Classic application, and we are going to use this as our resource tool for learning the quadratic equation using the graphical method. So from the equation, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Now let's look at the diagram to this quadratic function. So we have a U-shaped parabolic curve. If the coefficient of x squared is positive, so from the function over here we have a to be 1, which is positive, and this is the curve drawn for this quadratic function. Now let's move to the second part of it, when the coefficient of x squared is negative. Now let me change this to negative a. So we have y equals negative ax squared plus bx plus c. Let's look at the shape to this graph. So this is it, the shape to this quadratic function, where x squared, the coefficient of x squared, which is negative 1, this is the shape, and it's an n-shaped parabolic shape. So these are the two curves which are initiated anytime a quadratic function is given. So if it's a, which is the coefficient of x squared, if it's positive, If it's positive, it takes a U shape, and then if it's negative, it takes an N shape. So let's note this. Let's note this. So if this video was very helpful, kindly subscribe to the channel, like
Subscribe,
the
like and
video,
share.
and then put me on post notification anytime I post a new video. I'm out. Thank you.